Welcome back to the Road to Greatness podcast with your host, Calvin, Lonny, and Reed. We just have a nice chill bro episode today. We've had a couple episodes back to back with some guests and
long ones.
Yeah, very long ones. So hopefully just a nice 45-minute or so podcast today. Yep. And but Lonny, what have you been up to? Like, you went out to Florida, but we thought you were going to be back Sunday.
Yeah, I had to come back a little early. I had to check on my lizards, but it was a good time while I was down there.
That's nice. Who do you see?
I ran into Mike Maintal, right?
Malak.
Whatever his
Maintal.
Yeah. I posted that on the Road to Greatness story, and he actually viewed it, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get him on.
But you didn't
podcast.
bring up the podcast to him when you saw him.
No.
Very Lonny move.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was a really quick meeting, so
Yeah.
I didn't want to bother him too much. But
Right.
I think,
Next time.
after the next time I stalk him and track him down, maybe I'll ask him to come on my podcast.
So you do stalk him.
I mean,
Yeah, you have to find him somehow.
whatever. Yeah, I mean, how else am I going to find him? I don't have him as a friend on Snapchat.
Try to run into him in all of Vegas and all of Miami.
Yeah, in a
Oh.
casino.
Well, hey, it's funny seeing you here.
You got your phone.
Yeah.
You slipped an AirTag in his pocket last time you saw him.
Yep.
Yeah, that's well. I'm glad it was a fun trip. But you came back before the fight to record the podcast, and you're flying back down. Again, right?
I mean, podcast comes first always. I think we all know that.
Yeah,
Of
that's
course.
Lonny's philosophy always.
Yeah, I'm always here for the
comes
podcast.
first. Yeah. Oh, that's great. So, there's one thing we wanted to say on the podcast to get your guys' initial reaction. Our favorite sandwich place that's right down the road from here.
Seaview. Putting them on blast.
Yeah, I've been going there for quite a long time. They have the best sandwiches in town. And there's one fella. We won't describe what he looks like just in case, you know. We'll just we'll say he talks. And every time you go up to order, it's like, "Oh, hi, how are you? Like, how's your day going?"
Grumpiest person ever.
And he's, next. Like,
Calvin orders the most aggravating sandwich.
yeah,
ever.
so I ordered a sandwich, and I was trying to get chicken cutlet on it because I saw it on the menu. I'm like, "Do you do chicken cutlet?" No.
we don't do chicken cutlets on sandwiches.
I can't go deep today. So he says that, and then I told Reed, I'm like, "Reed, please don't leave me." And then Reed walks out and leaves me in there for the rest of the time ordering the sandwich. And then another day I go back, and I'm like, I ordered a sandwich for pickup. I know. And I'm like,
You're the only one that orders this.
yeah. That's what he said for that one.
Bro, he probably hates you.
Yeah.
He's not.
Yeah.
And it sounds like he's like a grumpy old man. The guy's probably
28
Yeah.
or something. But then
he looks like a crackhead Machine Gun Kelly without tattoos.
yeah. So then my mom said that she went in and was ordering a sandwich for pickup. Like, she had ordered a bunch of sandwiches for us and got it picked up.
Yep.
And she forgot to put mine in on the phone, so she's making it there.
Oh.
And she said, like, "Oh, I have an order," and she goes like, "Pepperoni and pepper jack cheese. Is this for Calvin?" She's like, "Yeah, how do you know?" And he's like, he's like, look at this, and he brings it over to the deli counter. He's like, "Who else orders pepperoni? No one orders pepperoni." And he's like getting all aggravated and pointing at the pepperoni sticks. And my mom's like, "Oh, really? It's that rare?" And he's like, "No one orders pepperoni besides Calvin."
Oh my
I
god.
feel like they really hate Calvin. And me and Calvin went yesterday, and there was another. Apparently, everyone they hire there is a creepy, skinny white guy.
See, I'm still gonna come there for sandwiches, so don't blacklist me.
So the guy makes Calvin's sandwich.
This was weird.
He's over there wrapping it up, and the old guy starts talking to Calvin "Oh, what did he say?"
He's like, he gets the same thing every time. That's what he said.
Yeah, and then the other creepy guy makes weird eye contact. What'd he say?
He said, "Is that it, Calvin?" And I'm like,
How does he know my name?
yeah. I was like, do I know you? No, you don't.
He said that?
Yeah.
That is weird.
Oh, he was on the other side of the counter, and he broke his neck.
Yeah,
and,
turned his neck like this. And when I first saw him, I was like, "Oh, this guy's a normal guy now." And he's asking, he's like, "Is that all?" And I repeat the order, and then that's when he said that thing. I was like, do I know this guy from high school or something?
Yeah.
Maybe he's listening to the podcast and that's how he knows.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out. I was like, does Calvin know this guy from the gym or something?
I do not. Nope. That was quite weird.
So they probably like talk about you behind the scenes,
I
like
guess
at
so.
the restaurant.
They must.
Just like everyone does at Albies.
Yeah, that is true. We always have those customers that when we see them come in, we're like, oh.
Yeah. But I feel like they should just write my order on the board now, and then just so I can say I'll just have the Calvin. Because even on the phone, like I order it and they're like, "Thanks, Calvin."
Oh my god.
I'm like, I never told you
Definitely
my
spitting
name.
in his sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
would
checked
not
it. I
go
checked
there.
it yesterday. No, it's fantastic.
Sandwiches are good.
Yeah, it's like
And they're
It's like
huge.
$10 for a sandwich, like
Yeah.
this long.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, this is the Peter meter.
Oh.
We're sponsored by the Peter meter.
Wow. Okay.
And we require every guest to go and do this.
And we're gonna make a hash mark for every guest of
Yes,
where you're
and
peeing.
you
Oh,
and you
okay.
sign your name on it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like
Uh-huh.
that.
We gotta get one for females. How does
Yes, you said, Lonny, that you went to here, and that is true. You did say that.
Yeah, I think you should get like a smaller scale for some of the guests
Yeah.
that don't really quite make it.
It works in centimeters, so it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because the things on here are just a water spout, should have been a girl. And then 2 inches are 95% imagination. 3 is seen better days, but not much. 4 is just a teaser. 5 is woman's home companion. 6 is a secretary's delight. 7 for large girls and small cattle. 8 is home wrecker size. 9 is for bar room bedding only. And then above that is wow.
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 And do you notice it's in the shape of a Peter?
Well, yeah, I didn't notice that.
How'd you acquire that?
It was a 10 days of
We're
Christmas
sponsored,
gift.
Rex. They give us free Peter meters.
Yes,
Oh,
this is
okay, yeah.
sponsored.
As many as we need.
Rex isn't here. That's Lonny.
Sorry, Lonnie. Thought you were my brother.
That's okay. I mean, we kind of look alike.
Yeah. How's the lizards at home doing?
They're great. You know, I like to, sleep with them. They keep me warm, even though they're cold-blooded. But
I was gonna say they're cold-blooded.
yeah, I mean, they're cool. I like to show
Companion.
them off to my guests.
But like, I know lizards like to sleep with a heat lamp on, and Lonnie loves to
That
sleep
is very true. You
with
do
a
like to
fan
sleep
on.
with
Well-
and the heat source.
They usually like climb into my like shirt
Yeah.
and
Oh.
underwear just because that's like the heat lamp for them.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh boy. Yeah. Anything exciting happened at Albies last night?
You want to take the reins on this
Hold on.
story? Huh?
He's
Lonnie's gonna blow his nose.
Yeah, he's got to blow his nose. He didn't prepare in the beginning of the podcast for this. Yeah. Oh wow, it's just us, Reed.
Very awkward silence.
Yeah. You and me could do the podcast.
Yeah.
Just us sitting here.
Lonnie abandoned us.
Yeah. Oh, I hear him in the other room.
Hopefully the mics didn't pick up the
Yeah.
nose blowing. Oh look, Rex, my brother's here.
Oh, hey Rex.
What's going on?
Where's Lonnie over there? Still there?
He's in the bathroom struggling.
Yeah. Hey Rex.
You can take over.
Going on?
Yeah. Oh, I did have a really odd dream last night about this house. I had a dream that all my family who have a stake in this house came yesterday, like last night, and completely took over the whole house, kicked through all your stuff out of your room, all Lonnie's stuff out of his room, and didn't tell anyone. And they're like, "Oh, you guys were living here?" We're like, yeah."
Wow.
And he's like, "No, no one told us that."
So do they actually know, or you just been lying to them? Like, do they know that you guys are living here?
What?
The family
They
owns
know.
the house.
Yeah, no, they don't know
Okay.
we're living here.
Yeah, we just snuck in.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I think
Rex had a nice dream about our family a couple weeks ago.
Okay, tell us.
I don't want to talk about.
You have to.
Okay, I don't really remember any of my dreams usually.
You gotta write them down.
Yeah, but I don't even remember them when I wake up.
Oh.
I rarely. Ever
You can
do.
train yourself to be better at that. I did that.
I bet. Yeah.
Do you have a
But-
dream journal?
I do. For the really weird dreams.
The one I remembered was pretty scarring.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember like graphic details, but I remember the base of the dream.
Mhm.
So I guess I was in my house with my family, and someone broke in, a robber, and they started like attacking people.
Mhm.
And then I think I called the police, and I got out with someone. Like, I was pulling out of my driveway in my car, and I was in the passenger seat, and I don't remember who was in the driver's seat. Could have been my dad, my mom, my brother. Um, Hopefully Lincoln's all right, but I don't know. But I looked on the deck of my front porch, and there's a cop on the ground, and the
Jesus.
robber is like taking an axe.
Oh
And,
my God.
like, absolutely, like,
So basically, that robber killed our whole family and a cop.
yeah.
Wow,
Very
that's a
pleasant dream.
messed up dream. Do you just watch like Halloween or something before that?
It was around Halloween time. It was a couple weeks ago, so yeah.
Wow, that's disturbing.
Yeah, it was disturbing when he told me.
Yeah, you're like,
Well,
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
it's not like I can control my dreams, since that's not what I think
It's
about.
what you're visualizing.
That's what I was training to do, control my dreams.
Really?
Lucid dreaming.
Did you ever figure it out?
I was close, but I gave up. But I still remember my dreams quite vividly now. The whole, I'm gonna look it up. It's quite interesting. The whole thing about lucid dreaming is that like every night before you fall asleep, you read back a bunch of your dreams. Like you read them that you wrote out.
Yeah.
And then it like primes your brain to be able to remember more dreams. So that way when you wake up, then over like a couple weeks, you remember like every single dream you had.
Yeah.
And then after that, there's a next step where you're able to then control your dreams, like what you do in the dreams.
Yeah.
And I was at the point where like I was remembering all my dreams, but then the next step I was like, it's taking too long.
Yeah.
Nothing's more aggravating than having like a really good dream and then waking up.
Yeah. But these like being able to control your dreams,
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
like what the heck?
Is there people who can do that?
Yeah, it's called lucid dreaming.
Yeah, I've heard of that, but I mean,
Juice World song.
yeah.
Yeah, so a lucid dream is a type of dream where the dreamer becomes aware that they are dreaming. During a lucid dream, the dream may gain some amount of control over the dream's characters, narratives, environment. This is not actually necessarily for a dream to be described as lucid. I don't know what that means.
One dream I remember when I was younger, I don't know why, it's like the one dream I remember. I was like running down a mountain being chased by alligators running on their hind legs.
What the heck?
That's weird.
I think I eventually ended up dying and then I woke up.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That was like when I was like 10.
I mean, I can't say, like, I can't judge dreams too much because I don't remember many of mine, and the ones I do remember are pretty weird. So,
On my phone, if it wasn't recording, I would read off some of the dreams.
yeah.
But I remember I had one that was Mr. D was in it, like the physics teacher. This was like in high school.
Yeah.
And like he was
Is
a
he beating the shit out of Alex?
no, he was like Bigfoot, like a Yeti in this castle, like up in like a snowy mountains.
He does resemble a
And,
Yeti.
yeah, and we were like exploring, and we came across like this old ruins that had like cracked out stone, and then all the thing like the snow was blowing in from the side.
Yeah.
And we go in there, there's like a giant fucking Yeti in like the thing, and we're like, holy shit! And we're like old explorers.
And was it Mr. D?
Yeah, and then so like then like he was like going to attack us, and he's like, "Argh." And then he like kind of like peels away like the hair on his face, like spreads it apart, like there was hair draping down, and it was Mr. D.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That
Hopefully he
is
doesn't watch
hilarious.
this.
What?
Yeah,
You know, I have him now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He follows the podcast page.
He's gonna be
Maybe.
on.
I heard you say that, and then I checked, and I don't think he does.
Oh.
I think he was at
Liar.
one point, and then he, like, stopped.
Then he stopped following us. I'd like to get him on.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be good.
Maybe
Work
that's
on that.
Maybe that's that follower we lost. I was like, oh,
Maybe.
we lost a follower.
Rex, work on getting him.
Yeah, I'll mention it to him in class. I'll be like, oh, you watch podcasts?
Like, yeah, that shit sucks. I unfollowed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he kind of hated us, I think.
No, I think he liked us, but in a hateful way. You know.
He hated you guys? I
No,
thought
he
liked
didn't
you.
hate us.
Well, we just.
I think
screwed
we were
around
his
this-
most like fun class.
Yeah, okay.
Because it was me, Calvin, Mike, Will, Alex, Adam. Who else? Anybody else? We just would screw around.
other
Jeez,
people too.
that's
The class where Mike hid under the table. We've talked
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
Fart spray.
the farce
See, they've changed around the whole, like, setup of the school now, so the science rooms aren't really, or, well, I guess most science rooms are, but Mr. D's isn't like that. We just have normal desks.
Oh, that's lame.
It's weird.
It is pretty boring.
The
Well, they're
pods-
like
the
big
pods are the best
desks
part.
that we have like separate chairs on. They're not like the school desks, but it's still weird. And I just sit in the back of the class and just like I'm in the back desk and I just sit there and I'm in like this honors class, and these kids like don't talk at all. They're just like,
Oh, they're losers.
yeah, it's not fun.
I'd like to read off some of our.
Was ours honors?
No,
Definitely
ours
not.
is CP. Ours is CP. I'd like to read off some. This one was locked. Oh,
Yeah, I couldn't. That is quite the comment.
yeah. So some of our YouTube comments are great. It says, "I love the podcast."
No, don't skip over that top one.
No, I'm going to it. I'm building up to it. The guests had interesting outfits. Other than that, it was a solid first video. That was about the first one.
Other than
Cooper.
that,
Yeah.
oh yeah. That makes
We had
sense.
one comment that said by I don't know if I'll say his name.
He's probably watching.
He probably is watching, so maybe I won't say it. Alexander Page Survivor audition tape video. That's coming out on the 25th.
Just go back and read the comment.
Comment
I would
says,
like one of you to fart on the podcast until it stinks really, really bad.
and
What?
to be fair, that was on the fart spray episode.
It's quite the fetish.
That is though.
That is
Yeah.
weird.
And I'm viewing on his page. It won't be hard to find. He has on the 25th a Survivor audition tape video going live.
Oh my
Go
god.
give him some views.
Yeah, he has more subscribers than
You
us.
don't
so-
recognize his name
What?
or anything, right?
What do you mean? What?
How many subscribers do you have?
It says it right there.
Please subscribe to our YouTube.
Yes.
We haven't gained a subscriber in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though the views are going much higher, the subscribers are not lining up to
We
the
had our
views.
first YouTube video go over 100. What's it at now?
108.
That's not including Spotify though. And
Yeah,
Apple.
Spotify got like 50 something as well on that one. So that's
And I think
that's
that only
almost-
started counting like maybe.
Yeah, that didn't start counting until later. Yeah. We gotta change. Oh, no, we'll leave this a surprise. What we're gonna
I
get.
think our YouTube title picture is kind of explicit.
Yeah,
That's the only one I had.
yeah. It's everyone flipping up the middle finger.
Oh yeah.
Me, you, and Calvin.
No,
Me,
no,
you,
no.
and Lonnie aren't flipping. It's Mike and him.
Yes.
So
yeah, the two
guys
people
who
that aren't on the
yeah.
podcast are flipping it off.
Just
Uh,
like Photoshop them out of it.
I'll just Photoshop their finger off. So that just
So Rex, what have you been up to? We had Lonnie on here, but now
he went to the
I don't know where he
bathroom.
went. I think he went
I
back
don't know
to
how he's
Florida.
doing.
he went back. He has his heater in there, so he's gonna be there a while.
Okay, good.
With
His lizards.
what have you been up to? We haven't. No
Um,
one's actually ever seen you on the podcast.
No,
You were
I-
the
called
first
into
call-in.
our second podcast with the
yeah,
story
I was
from
one of the
August.
original guests.
The original
Yeah,
phone call
Phone
guest.
phone call in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
What have you been
I-
up to since then?
pretty much same old, same old. I've had some car trouble, so I've kind of been stuck home for a while.
That's right. It's been like 2 months.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, you should just get a new car.
I'm gonna hopefully, but
Rex is a senior at Charahoe.
yeah,
Nearing the end.
yeah, it's crazy how
Are
fast.
you gonna
it
go to
goes.
college or not?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm not exactly sure right now, but I've applied to a few.
Where are those?
Mostly in
Brown.
Mass, in New Hampshire.
Brown,
Yale,
Harvard.
Harvard.
Yeah.
The one in England, that really prestigious one. What was it called?
Oh, nice, Calvin. Notifications ruining the video.
I have my airplane mode on. I don't know how that came.
No, but besides school and work, pretty much that's what all I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, you got
That's
a lady,
life.
You got a
Yeah.
lady friend too.
Yeah.
That's good. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After 7 months of them being together. is
Yeah,
7
I
months.
did want to bring this up.
It's 6 and a half.
I still haven't met.
Reed has never met your girlfriend.
Yeah, it just hasn't like
Hasn't come up.
happened. Like
I
there's
think-
one night I just brought her over to the house and Ray just wasn't there, so I was like,
And he brought her into Albie's one night, and it just happened to be the one night that I wasn't there.
I think it could get to the year mark.
Well, no, she's apparently coming over on Thursday. So
Maybe.
she'll probably watch this.
Maybe, yeah. Hi there. Maybe I'll meet
Rex
her
thinks me and my father
before. Bad
are
influences.
going to embarrass him. Or
Not necessarily you, but mostly my dad. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Well, we were like working in the yard, and his girlfriend was gonna pick him up, and we were like cutting down trees. And Rex likes to call me and my dad Yee, like redneck. We're
Right.
not really redneck, but cutting down trees and stacking firewood. It's like, oh, she's gonna pick me up at the top of the driveway. I can't have her coming down here and seeing all this Yee.
Seeing all the wood chopping.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I think you guys had like a big fire going to it. Just looked yee.
Country music playing over
Yeah.
the
No shirts
speakers.
on, cowboy boots.
Hey, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want to say her name, but hey, come on down.
Yeah.
Daggum.
Get on down here. Some of those accents.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, Rex, I'm not going to come back anymore.
Like that guy on TikTok that I like, the guy that does all the like
I
fake
hate
Southern
that
dad
guy.
videos.
Reed
So
always shows
funny.
me these TikToks that aren't funny, but he thinks they're hilarious.
I
It's
don't have
like-
TikTok, so I don't get those.
Calvin's a Reels guy. Instagram Reels.
Oh my
I mean,
god!
I guess so. If I'm honest, no,
That's just-
I don't click the Reels tab on Instagram. They just come up on the normal Instagram.
That's just like recycled TikToks.
Yeah.
So you're
you
getting
see a
like the
TikTok
bottom
that- yeah.
scrapings of TikToks
Yeah, and I hate
months
them.
later.
What was it? Nigel.
very-
Nigel said that he watches Reels. Like Pat was like, "Oh, I put."
Oh yeah.
Nigel sent me like a Instagram reel of a TikTok that I saw like a month ago.
Yeah. The there's very few pages on Instagram that I'll actually watch the videos on there because they're quite funny. The Gains is very funny. That Instagram page, you know that, Rex?
No, is that like some workout thing?
Kinda. You should look it up.
Gains?
The Gains.
The gains.
GAINZ. It's
Alright.
explicit.
Whoa, why?
Yes, you just have to look it up.
All right.
And then
X-rated.
there's the what's the, I have no memes. That's a good one.
I have a lot of good meme accounts.
No, it's I have no memes. That's the account name. You know,
Probably doesn't.
it does. They're quite funny. Wait, what are you guys doing the rest of the day?
Well, the Patriots play today on Saturday. Which
Oh
is weird.
yeah, I forgot
Why is it
about
on
that.
Saturday?
Huh?
Why is it on Saturday?
I don't know
Shoot,
the
I
reason.
might have to set my lineups.
Well, Pats don't play till 8:20. But there's
That's
another game today.
Is that
That's
late
pretty
for
hype though.
football?
I like.
Huh?
Is that late for football?
No,
8:20.
that's usually when they start. Monday night, Sunday night.
Jesus.
Yeah, Calvin wouldn't be
Oh
able
my
to do it.
god, my team's
wouldn't-
sold for
My
me
team
already.
is bad. Now TJ Hawkinson's out for the season. I'm done.
Rex, could I make your lineup for you?
I had a really good chance.
I had a really good chance. I was in first place up like 75% of these regular season. Now I'm going to be out of the playoffs. Unless somehow I pull out a win this week with second string at every position besides quarterback.
Rex, why is your mic so close to your face?
Just so I don't have to move.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in like last place, and then I climbed back up and got right at the edge of the playoff thing, and then a guy beat me who was like at the bottom, not even playing. I was like, all right, no, it's over.
I have a good track record of making those teams.
Really?
In high school, we did a fantasy basketball March Madness. or
Yeah,
something.
March Madness bracket.
And I did quite well.
You had no idea what was going
Yeah,
on.
and
here.
he had like a top 10% bracket in the
Yeah.
country or something.
Wow.
Like he
Yes.
picked some crazy upsets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played.
I think my Xavier didn't end up winning.
Yeah.
And that's what got me because Xavier, I picked that because of Charles Xavier from X-Men. And I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. And then,
We were at Walmart the other day, and Calvin was wearing his North Carolina
oh yeah,
sweatshirt, and
that Cooper got me.
yeah, Calvin's brother went down and visited that college, and
Just got a
some
sweatshirt
kid got
there.
all fired up at Walmart.
Yeah, he like we were walking, and he's like, oh man,
favorite team.
yeah. And he's like,
I'm from there.
yeah, and he said the team mascot or something.
Tar Heels.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, cool.
Go Heels.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, cool. Yeah, it's
Like,
a
he
good
wouldn't
team.
stop talking, and me and Calvin just kept walking
Yeah.
farther and farther away, and he just kept getting louder and louder.
Yeah, it was weird.
How old was he?
Probably like definitely wasn't college age.
No.
He was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Was
yeah,
he-
I
was
was
he-
like, I don't know who these guys are.
Calvin's like,
say that.
yeah, they're doing good. Calvin's like, how about that guy MJ? He plays pretty good.
I did not say that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, bro.
Yeah. What if I started getting really into it, like naming the team?
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, I'd be blown away.
Yeah, Reed's like, what?
I mean, he can just like the college. It doesn't. Does it say basketball?
I couldn't name one person on the North Carolina State.
No, I mean they're not even like all that.
Yeah, Cooper didn't choose to go there.
Where is Cooper going?
You have to ask him that.
Right.
Last fight.
Yeah.
Is Cooper's boat back, or is he still out?
He's back. He was hunting. Cooper's a hunter.
Slaughtering ducks.
He was telling us
Oh,
about.
he had a very
yeah.
disturbing story last night.
Was it about the swinging of the goose head?
No.
Yeah, then it was still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can
Is that-
say that again if you want, though.
Okay, so Cooper was telling us
This happens a lot,
how
actually.
him and his buddies went and
Damn.
duck hunting, and he killed a duck, and I've heard this before, and I think it's true. People grab the duck by the neck and like spin it around. Apparently, it's a very, I don't know,
Efficient way.
yeah, of finishing them off with not much pain. But after this story, I'm doubtful. Cooper grabbed this thing, and it was still alive after he shot it and started whipping it around. And I guess he threw it down, and then he figured it was dead, and then a couple seconds later, it popped its head up. What was the noise it was making, Rex?
It was like,
And then like it started like waddling away. Cooper said he started yelling, zombie duck, or zombie goose, whatever it was.
Yeah. He has a really bad
Then he had to
track
pick it up and do it again.
Yeah.
I was like, it can't be that good of a way to kill it. If you grab it by its neck, windmill it around a few times, and it's still alive.
The other time he did that, this is explicit for anyone that
tell me my hair looked like that.
What?
Keep going.
Oh, I did notice that, but
Jeez.
God.
I just took a shower. Okay. Keep talking. You don't have to put the attention on me.
So Cooper said that that's happened a couple times, and one of the times he swung it so fast that the head flew off, like the body flew off.
I've seen
the
somebody
head.
do that with a chicken.
Yeah.
Cut the chicken's head off.
And then he
kept
said
it
that
around.
one time they shot the duck.
Still looks sus.
And
Rex.
What the?
It looks fine.
All right. Yeah. Keep talking.
You're not recording in like 4K cameras. I don't think anybody can tell that your afro's going wild. Should have seen Calvin's hair before I warned him.
Yeah, I just got out of the shower too. But yeah, point is, Cooper shoots many ducks, or maybe someone else shoots them, I don't know, and has quite a hard time finishing the job.
He was supposed to run in and interrupt our podcast and act like the DM was after him. But I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think so. He's probably still asleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. So he wakes up, goes out, and then goes back to sleep.
Yes.
Interesting.
How long are we at?
27 minutes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you getting bored?
No, I was just wondering.
It's a chill episode.
Yeah.
Calvin, where do you work?
I don't work
He works at Road to Greatness LLC.
right now. Why? What do you ask, Rex?
I was just wondering, how long, in your guys' opinion, do you expect it to be until you, will be able to monetize on YouTube?
At this rate, a long time.
YouTube, yeah. Because you need 1,000 subscribers to do that.
And we're at what, 21, 22?
Yeah. So
And it hasn't gone up in like 2 weeks. So
you need to get a lot more people to subscribe to the YouTube. Spotify will be sooner.
I think we've capped out at local people that we know from high school and stuff.
Yes.
So now we need to branch out.
Now we need to make a Twitter.
Which
Yeah, you just gotta. I think you guys gotta do giveaways, and you just gotta get that one person that.
so in
brings
case anybody noticed, that wasn't actually Lonnie at the beginning of the podcast. It was
What?
actually Rex.
That wasn't actually Lonnie?
Yeah, I look like him. So.
I was caught off guard at first too.
He talked too much for Lonnie.
So Lonnie is actually in Tampa at the Jake Paul fight tonight.
That's true.
He was hanging out with Mike Malak last night.
Yep.
But didn't bring up the podcast. I think you'd be like, "Oh, come on, Mike, can you call into the podcast?"
Yeah, I said, why didn't you bring up the podcast? And he said, I was rushed. I'm like, why would you not bring it up? Be like, hey, you inspired me to make a podcast.
Yeah.
Road to Greatness. That's it. That's all I had to say.
Even just a follow,
Even a like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give us clout.
that's true.
We're clout chasers, but
Right now we are.
Yeah.
That's
you gotta do what you gotta do. It is what it is.
yeah, it is what it
It
is.
is what it is.
Just like that. We'll get the Five Guys girl to come on. We'll surprise Lonnie at that when he comes back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Lonnie, we found her. And Reed brought her home.
Surprise her. I'll set her up in Lonnie's room, just laying on his bed when he gets home.
What is this?
Yeah, so Lonnie's in Tampa at the Jake Paul fight tonight. He met Mike. Apparently Mike remembered him because Lonnie met him in Miami too. Lonnie's like our recon guy. He goes out, but he probably won't get us one follower from Tampa.
Not a single one.
Imagine he meets Brady.
Yeah.
Brady comes on.
If I saw someone famous like that, I would mention this podcast in a second.
What else is there to talk about?
Yeah. It's like, hi, follow our podcast.
I mean,
Sort of thing.
I just would feel kind of bad, being like that guy to be like
I wouldn't.
promoting yourself.
Nope, not at all.
All
I
right.
would, once maybe if
I
you
would have
like,
just been like, check out our
Yeah.
podcast. Thanks, and then leave them alone.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You don't like hover over like we please
Follow it.
follow it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like we have a podcast. You want to check it out?
Because like he viewed our story after we posted it. Mike
Yeah.
did. So maybe if Lonny was like, "Oh, give us a follow," he would, or a like or something, he would have
Yeah,
done.
a like is
just
more
viewed it.
likely.
Huh?
A like is more likely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but you don't know famous Rex?
Do I know anyone famous?
Yeah. Have you met everyone famous before?
Met,
Yeah.
as in like had a conversation.
Sure.
I don't really think so.
Wow. Have you?
No.
Really?
I've met and talked to a couple Patriots players, but
Yeah. Besides that,
So you haven't met William Fichtner?
right? You act like he's an A-list, like so.
No. He's like a C+.
if you're such good
or-
buddies with him, you should have him on the podcast.
It's hard to get in touch with him.
Oh.
He changes his phone number constantly.
Yeah, because you keep trying to call him.
Yes. He doesn't have Instagram
This
though.
kid keeps calling me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna tag him in that Instagram.
He
post.
does have
He
Instagram.
doesn't.
Oh,
I was gonna tag him in that Instagram post when we first met him, but he doesn't have it.
so you have like
I
Facebook.
think one of the most famous people from Rhode Island right now, I'd say, is like in the social media world, is Olivia Culpo. I'd say.
Oh yeah, you want to tell?
Yeah,
You want
and
to tell what?
Lonny.
This isn't a diss episode.
I've
on
never
Lonny.
heard of her.
This is not a diss episode on Lonny,
He
but
just brings this upon himself.
yes, but you tell him what he said about that girl.
So Olivia Culpo, she's pretty good looking.
Yep.
And she's a pretty famous like Instagram model. She's dating Christian McCaffrey.
Wow, and she's from Rhode
Yeah,
Island.
you know the
Yes.
Back 40 restaurant? I think her family owns that.
Or another person like that.
No, it's definitely her
Oh.
family. And what did Lonny say? He was like,
He's like,
she's not all that.
She's not all that good looking. And then
She's
pulls
not
up another girl with like 3 times the followers that looks just like her.
Yeah.
And is like, oh, this girl's pretty
This
cute.
one's more my type.
Yeah, I'm like, is it because
It's
she has more followers?
Yes. She's
Yeah, Lonnie's a clout chaser.
Yeah. Followers don't matter in that.
Lonny won't even watch this. He doesn't watch our podcast. I guarantee he'll never say anything. I want you guys to talk shit about me on the podcast.
No.
Doesn't
It's
watch
not.
the
It's not
podcast.
shit talking. It's
Hey Lonnie, if you watch this podcast, let me know and just tell me that you saw me say this.
Yeah.
'Cause if I never get anything, we'll
So
know.
no, if we never hear
Yeah.
anything, we'll know.
yeah.
Because like me and Calvin will bring things up like that happen in the podcast.
Yeah, and he'll bring it up again.
No, and then he'll be like, "What?"
Oh.
We're like, you don't remember that?
Like a video clip or like a photo that I
Yeah.
put into the previous podcast.
Yeah.
Lonny will have no idea about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my senior quote is I have to get it in by December 22nd.
Is it?
So 4
Road to
days.
Greatness is the greatest. podcast.
You should put that in there. Yeah.
We'll pay you.
Um,
And Gatorades and
Yeah.
Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
that sounds nice.
You have to say, subscribe to Road to Greatness or something
Oh
like
my
that. in there.
god, that is so cringe.
Yeah.
I can
very.
imagine that like that one kid who thinks he's gonna make it on YouTube and like
Yeah.
plugs his own YouTube.
But you're not plugging your own. You're plugging ours.
Yeah.
So
I
it'll
know what
last.
I mean,
You know.
yeah.
Just think about it. If what else are you gonna put there? Like some stupid quote. You know.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Like
Mine.
Mike's quote.
Yeah, Mike's quote was a Bill Cosby quote.
Yeah, well,
Didn't
see,
age
that's
well.
funny.
It was like my
Skibbity.
my boobity bop didn't beep, but my I don't know.
Skibbity bopped. Mike can probably recite it perfectly if
Yeah.
we ask
He
him.
does.
Definitely.
My
Call him.
skip. I don't have my phone. I can't do that.
So
What were you gonna make a quote?
I have no idea. Maybe some lyric.
That's lame.
Mayonnaise colored Benz. I push miracle whips.
Yeah, that was Reed's.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I might do something current because if I do a current pop culture, like
Road to Greatness
Lyric.
is pop culture.
it is.
it will be like when I go back and read it, I'll be like, oh yeah.
Or
that's what
when
was
Road to
popular.
Greatness gets huge, you
Yeah.
go back and read it. You're like,
I'm an
I was-
OG. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on episode 15.
Yeah.
And 2.
I think that is more appropriate than a lyric. You know.
Yeah. Well,
Unless
a
you're
bunch of
putting
work.
like one of check out Keeley's beats.
Yeah.
oh, speaking of that, is this going to be the first episode with the new intro or?
Maybe if I work on it.
Oh, did you make a new intro?
Well, I was hoping Lonny would get some cool videos from Tampa, but I
Oh.
don't think that's going to happen. So probably not this episode.
Yeah.
But I think we might be changing the sound, the beat, right?
Is
it?
I might change it.
Did you find a better one?
Yeah, but
Oh.
no offense, Mike, but I might be changing it
Yeah.
until Mike makes us a better one.
Sure. I don't care.
I just wanted something a little more chiller because
it's
that
like,
beat's like we're loading.
ding, 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 you know.
And then we load into me and Calvin, like, hey guys.
Hello,
That's
Gray.
true.
It's like we're loading into a
Yeah.
WWE match.
It's either that or we find a better way to open the show.
yeah.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
let's go.
That's just not me though. I can't be like.
Ready to rumble.
The video,
Welcome back.
the intro video is pretty funny.
Back
though.
again
I like
with
that.
another video.
Yeah, you can
all
say-
those YouTube
What
videos.
is up, guys? Welcome back to Road to Greatness. Today we got Calvin and Reed, and we're gonna be filming
Do you
another.
practice that accent?
No, I just have always been able to. Remember, I probably did it at camp. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
god, we could
Rex
talk
was
about some
quite
camps.
Rex is
a loser at camp.
Really?
No, I don't know. I just have one video of Cooper putting you in a trash can and pushing you over.
What?
Yes,
I don't even remember that.
I do.
I don't doubt
we
it.
brought up
happened,
that you
but-
lost your Batman mask in the
Yes,
pond.
that was.
This was a summer camp when I was probably like.
We
I
talked
don't
about
know.
this in the last episode with Dom and Nick.
Okay. Oh yeah, because they were I was probably like, I don't know, like 12, 11, 12, 13. And it was just a summer camp. It was pretty fun. Got to learn to swim, to sail, and stuff like that.
I taught Rex how to swim.
Yeah. Yep. You were a beach bum then.
Yes,
Lifeguard.
yes. The lifeguard. The lifeguard was way better than counselor.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
I remember I always
Facts.
thought I was going to become one, but nope.
And he didn't.
Because they
to
cut
be
you
fair,
off too
when-
early. They cut you off at like 13,
Yeah.
and then you can't work till you're like 17. It's like,
You have to be a CIT.
Well, don't you Rex burns very easily in the sun.
That's true.
I wanted to be
My
a
friend
ropes
Will that I
dancer.
would like to get on here one day.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
He
Will from,
burns
like,
very
middle
easily.
school.
He is a Florida
Red
native,
Sox.
but whiter than Rex.
Yeah.
And put on like a whole tub of sunscreen every day. But yeah, you lost your Batman mask in the pond.
Cooper
Stinky
says
me.
that you have it in your room.
That's a different one. I had that before Rex lost his.
Do you ever keep in contact with any counselors that used to go there?
Yeah,
Like,
some of them.
Do you talk to Nick?
Nick.
Sensei Nick?
I have him on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah.
I have him on Instagram.
Sensei Nick.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
was his
people
name.
call him. I don't know. He's a little
Most
weird.
people from camp, I like either I'm friends with or
Tim
like,
Nessel?
yeah, Tim. I haven't talked to him in a while.
I liked him. He was cool.
I like to get Andrew Gorham. You don't remember Andrew Gorham, do you?
No.
He was like my counselor.
Really?
Yeah. He's a
They really, back when I first started going there, they were a little bit more lenient on who they let be counselors. So I remember one guy I had was like named Jason,
mhm.
and he was definitely like not fit to be teaching like kids.
Who was there for counselors like that we know?
I don't
Besides you,
want to
Dom, and
name
Nick.
drop them. Yeah, there's a
Okay.
lot of camp stories, but they'll never be told
Yeah.
behind the scenes and all that.
Yep. What happened at camp stays at camp.
It's true.
Calvin would skinny dip while everyone else was in the water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well everyone else in
The Pollywog Pond.
the polywog section.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, it was fun though. Being counselor there was fun, and then like towards the end, like the rules got too strict. and
Yeah, it really became
was
less fun towards the
like a-
end.
Auschwitz.
Yeah.
pretty much. They said you
Nazi
couldn't wear
camp.
Crocs anymore, and then because they're like there was
What camp is this?
wood chip.
Watchdog?
Yeah, wood chips would like go in your
Yeah, well,
shoe
let's
and like
put them on
stab you.
blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Watchhog, you charge too much.
Get your shit together.
Too many
It was
rules.
pretty crappy. I mean, like too many rules.
Road to
Yeah.
Greatness does not want you to be you're not a good camp.
No.
Yeah.
But it was fun while I was there, so I respect them for that.
Road
Yeah,
to Greatness is calling you
How was the pay while you were a lifeguard?
It's fine. It was more like hours. Like
Yeah.
you had
Did you get like $5 an hour?
no, I think it was like 12 or something.
Yeah.
That was like after a raise. Lifeguards got paid like 30 cents more or something
Oh.
than like counselors because you had to go through the certifications and all that.
Yeah, and you
Um,
only have like children's lives in your hands.
Yeah, you should probably get paid more than 30.
Obviously,
cents,
they don't
but-
care about that because
Yeah.
as we talked on the last podcast, they just had Dom and Nick, two counselors that don't know anything about swim lessons,
Yeah.
teaching
Watch
kids
now.
to
Now
swim
they're
and
gonna
sail.
now they're gonna sue us.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that. I mean, you don't really get like certified to like.
No.
Like Dom said, he ran a boat, like beached it, and
Yeah.
like it took off. He couldn't
Yeah.
control it when he had two kids on there trying to teach him how to sail.
Well, to be fair, once you get the sailboat that close to land, it's like almost impossible.
The
to get
sailboats were
away from
so
that.
fun. That's one of the
Oh, yeah,
one
it's-
things I miss about that. Like once
it's
you
really
learned,
fun.
it was so fun.
The
Like
regattas,
me and
like,
Cooper would just go out there and just like.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then when the lifeguards, if you had a break, you didn't have to be on the dock. We just go sailing.
Well, you can build your own sailboat now. You're in the Marine program.
I
right?
am.
Yeah.
I'm building a. Did I tell you how I'm building the bamboo fishing rod?
No.
Really?
Did you steal that bamboo from our yard?
No, I got it shipped from like
Japan.
it came from China and then it went to like Colorado and then it came here.
A piece of bamboo.
Like multiple,
Oh.
like full tubes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's my senior project.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Will you make me one?
Once if I get the steps down,
You make me like a bamboo bow.
I probably could. I have lots of bamboo.
Should see Lonnie's new bow.
Yeah, it's quite impressive.
I might buy his old one, but
Yeah.
that depends if we get a lot of money from this video or not.
Yeah. Yeah, it's time to go.
Is it?
Yes,
Kevin's
All right.
got an appointment.
I do.
Yeah, Kevin's
Yeah.
gonna leave us. He's
Gynecologist.
kind of a bum.
Well, it was 43 minutes. So.
All right, that's not too bad. It's kind of a shorter one, but
Well, that's fine because the other episodes have been like an hour and 45
yeah, you got to
minutes.
cut back on this.
So,
Well, it's when we have guests. Is I don't know. It flies
flows.
by.
Yeah.
There's so much.
And
to
you
talk
don't
yeah,
wanna-
that didn't
you don't
feel
wanna-
like 45.
you don't want
minutes.
to end it before like the conversation.
Especially if a guest drives all here, you don't want them to get in
Yeah.
here and you just record for like a half an hour.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of short.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed having me on. If you want to see me make a return again, drop it in the comments.
No.
They will.
This was drastic measures because Lonnie was leaving. We had to bring in a new host.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little bit more talkative than Lonnie.
Definitely. But Lonnie has
Well-
that appeal, you know, like
People like Lonnie.
Lonnie's casting couch you're on. Rex's casting couch, it doesn't have the same ring to it, you know?
People like Lonnie. I think he's the fan favorite.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
He has
That's
a
fine.
way with words when he chooses to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll probably have to have Rex fill in when I'm gone.
True, I forgot you're leaving.
Yes.
When are you leaving?
After Christmas.
For how long?
10 days.
I think we're just going to have to pre-record.
You know how hard that's going to be with you know who? We're going to try. We're going to try to bang out
I mean,
some
yeah, if
episodes
you
before.
can maybe like make 2 episodes where you can't. put
Oh,
in and then
I'm
the
all
rest.
for recording whenever. Okay,
Yeah.
well, we're going to end it there. So,
Bye, guys.
we might cut some of this stuff out. All right, well, have a good day. Not episode. It was a good episode.
Have a good episode, everybody.
mean,
Enjoy
it was.
listening to that episode.
Yeah.
Enjoy listening to the next episode of Road to Greatness, where we have on,
Blank. I
yeah,
don't know if
blank.
everyone's set up.
Who?
Beep.
Well, hopefully Lonnie's back.
And hopefully we get that Charahoe kid to come on at some point.
Yeah, Cooper's trying to plug us with a Charahoe.
He's a hype
What?
man of Charahoe.
Oh,
Cooper
Jesus
Shout out
says he's a hype
Bennett
man
if you're
that
listening, Bennett.
watches all
the
of our
goat.
episodes,
Oh, he does?
apparently.
Oh, that's different. I thought it was just gonna be like some weird kid from.
No, he's cool.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can get you on. If you're a big fan of the show, then yeah, we gotta support.
Yeah.
All right, goodbye.